All right, time for sports with Moses. Of course, Lloydminster Bobcats on the road all this week. Now they're back home looking for some home cooking.
Taking on the Camrose Kodiaks, they better scarf it down because this is going to be a tough team to face. The Kodiaks are very, very good, and of course, they had a tough loss the night before, 2 nights before actually, on Wednesday night. So they try to erase that from their memories after a solid game beating Grand Prairie. They got thumped by Spruce Grove on Wednesday, 8-2.
They're a team that works real hard, and I thought we worked hard, but we just didn't get accomplished what we needed to. We got down a few goals, and mentally just couldn't recover. Took some undisciplined penalties, which certainly doesn't help when they're playing a team like Spruce Grove.
The Cats gave up 5 goals in the second period alone and didn't capitalize on either of their 2 power plays compared to the Saints.
It's hard to be totally prepared every night, although you'd like to be and you would expect you would be. It's like any other job, and I guess it's just a bad day at work.
As we mentioned before, the job doesn't get any easier tonight as they face the top team in the South.
We certainly have to be a different team tonight. We've got to be a lot smarter. We've got to get the work ethic back.
And puck drop for that one will be 7:30 at the Civic Center. Sticking with hockey, it's the same old team, but a new look. After leaving the Sask West Hockey League, the Lloydminster Border Kings have found a new home.
There's a higher talent pool, so it's a little bit younger as well, so very competitive, much more competitive than the Sask League.
The Border Kings enter the Battle River Hockey League, joining the likes of the Bonnyville Senior Kodiaks and 4 other teams. That's not the only thing that's different. Newer faces on the roster and coaching staff have been brought in to rejuvenate the club.
Well, obviously we want to, come prepared. New bodies out here, new coach. We want to be able to try to put everything together so that we can put ourselves at the top of this new league.
Back in the Sask West, there's always just Kindersley and loose on 1 or 2 teams. I believe all the teams are going to be pretty even, and there's a lot of good players in the league overall, so it should be a good year and competitive. Anyone can win on any night.
The Border Kings a storied franchise, and they haven't really been happy with where they've been the last few years, so just trying to rebuild some of that winning culture here and be as competitive as we can.
The Border Kings are on the road and play Daysland tomorrow night. And that's your first look at sports. Gerard Lampow has your weather details coming up. Now, this year, the Lloyd Comp Barons are hosting the 4A Volleyball Provincials and are in the thick of things as the playoffs got underway today. Both the Barons men's and women's volleyball teams were in sudden death matches. And we'll start with Lloyd Comp women playing in Lakeland, taking on Red Deer's Hunting Hills and trying to punch their ticket to the quarterfinals. Chelsea Thorpe with a nice little attack. Makes it 2 for Barons. Red Deer, Charisse Johansson, go on a 7-point service run. Yes, 7 points. Here's one of her lasers that the Barons can't seem to handle, lighting up 14-3. Now the Barons setter Kai Desaulnier tries to trim the deficit, but they can't seem to, down 18-8. A great Barons dig, and Bailey Coleman will send it back. A nice tool off the Barons block, but keeps the Lightning in the lead. Red Deer would take this one as they win 3-1. The men playing on their home gym, taking on EP Scarlet from Calgary. Captain Clark Thompson with a nice spin serve, but Lancer Shemko, well, he pummels it out in the middle. So the Lancers kept coming back, connecting with the right side. Matt Haggard gets a piece of it. A nice huge dig. Then Thompson keeps it alive. Haggard again can't keep control. Lancers up, and we'll fast forward down 12-6. Barons, Gavin Secrets puts the roof on it. Let's put it this way. Calgary, yeah, they go on to win and win big in straight sets, 3-0.